Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Step by Step English Podcast, the podcast where we make English learning simple, practical, and fun. I'm Marco, and today we're diving into one of the most fundamental parts of English grammar, the correct usage of am, is, and are. Now, these might look like tiny words, just 2 letters each, but trust me, they are absolutely essential if you want to sound natural, fluent, and correct in English. And to help me unpack everything about these words, I have with me today my friend Erica. Hey Erica, how are you?
Hey Marco, I'm great, thanks for asking, and hello to our listeners. I'm really excited about today's episode. You know, many learners think am, is, are super easy, but in reality, they make mistakes with them all the time. And because they're so common, even small mistakes stand out a lot in conversation.
Exactly, and that's why we're here today, to break down when and how to use am, is, and are, step by step, with lots of examples. By the end of this episode, you'll feel much more confident using them in your daily conversations.
That's right. And just to give everyone a quick overview, am, is, are forms of the verb to be. They're used in the present tense. So when we talk about ourselves, other people, or things happening right now, we use these words.
Yes, the verb to be is kind of like the backbone of English grammar. You can't really make even the simplest sentences without it. So today, we'll first go through each form, am, is, are, and then talk about how to use them correctly.
Segment 1, the basics of am. All right, let's start with am. Mark, when do we use am?
Good question. We only use am with the subject I. That's the golden rule. For example, I am happy. I am a teacher. I am ready. So whenever the subject is I, you always say, I am.
Exactly. And learners sometimes make mistakes here, right? Like, they might say, I is, or I are. But remember, never do that. It's always I am.
Yes. And another thing to note is that in casual English, we often shorten I am to I'm. For example, I'm happy. I'm a student. I'm from Bangladesh. This contraction is very common in everyday speech.
That's a great point. And I always tell learners, even though I'm is shorter, it doesn't mean it's less correct. Native speakers actually prefer contractions in casual conversation.
Exactly. Let's give listeners a quick mini practice. If I say the subject, they can try to say the sentence out loud. Ready?
Yes. Okay. First subject, I.
Mark. I blank, tired.
And the correct answer is I am tired, or more naturally, I'm tired.
Perfect. See? That's how easy it can be when you practice. Segment 2, the basics of is. All right, let's move on to is. Mark, when do we use is? We use is with singular third-person subjects. That means he, she, it, or any singular noun. For example, he is tall. She is a doctor. It is cold. The cat is hungry.
Perfect examples. So the key thing is goes with one person, one thing, or pronouns like he, she, it.
Yes, and just like with am, we also make contractions in everyday English. So instead of he is, we say he's. Instead of she is, we say she's. Instead of it is, we say it's.
Exactly. And I want to emphasize something important here. It's can mean 2 things. It can mean it is or it has. For example, it's raining means it is raining, but it's been a long day means it has been a long day.
Yes, and learners often get confused because of that. But in today's episode, since we're focusing only on am, is, are, we'll stick with the it is meaning.
Good idea. Let's do another mini practice. Mark, give me a subject.
All right. The subject is she. Complete this sentence. She, blank, my friend.
And the answer is She is my friend, or in natural speech, she's my friend.
Perfect. Now let's look at are. This one is a little more flexible than am and is. That's right. We use are with you, we, they, and with plural nouns. For example, you are very kind. We are students. They are from India. The dogs are noisy.
Exactly. And again, in everyday speech, we often shorten it. So we say, you're very kind, we're students. They're from India.
Yes, and that's why learners sometimes don't even notice the word are, because contractions like your, we're, there sound very quick in spoken English.
Exactly. And that's why listening practice is so important, so you can catch these small but powerful words.
Shall we give one more quick practice with are?
Yes. Okay, subject they. Sentence they blank at the park.
And the correct answer is they are at the park. Or more naturally, they're at the park.
Great. Segment 4, comparing am, is, are.
Okay, so far we've covered each one separately. Let's do a quick comparison to make it really clear. Great idea. Let's use the word happy with different subjects. I am happy. He is happy. She is happy. It is happy. You are happy. We are happy. They are happy.
Perfect. That really shows how the subject changes the verb form.
Yes. And notice that for I, we only use am. For he, she, it, we use is. For you, we, they, we use are. Simple rules, but they make your English correct.
Exactly. And we'll go deeper later in this episode, like how to make questions, negatives, and so on. But for now, this foundation is super important.
Segment 5, real-life examples. Let's give some real-life examples that listeners can relate to.
Yes, let's imagine we're introducing ourselves at a party. Anna. Hi, I'm Anna. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher.
And Mark. I'm from the UK. I'm a podcast host. Now let's describe other people at the party.
She is my friend, Sarah. She's a doctor.
And he is my cousin, David. He's a student.
The snacks are on the table. They're delicious.
You are very friendly. Thanks for joining us. And notice how naturally am is are fit into almost every sentence we make.
All right, that's a great place to pause. In this first part, we've covered the basics. Am goes with I. Is goes with he, she, it, and singular nouns.
Yes, and we've also looked at contractions and some real-life examples.
In the next part of this episode, we'll go deeper. We'll talk about making negatives, questions, and common mistakes learners make, so stick around.
All right, negatives first. Erica, how do we make a negative sentence with am, is, are?
It's super easy. You just add not after the verb. For example, I am not tired. She is not at home. They are not busy. So the pattern is subject plus am, is, are, plus not, plus complement.
Exactly. And just like in positive sentences, we often use contractions in spoken English. So instead of I am not, we can say I'm not. Instead of he is not, we say he's not or he isn't. Instead of they are not, we say they're not or they aren't.
Yes, that's an important point. Learners often get confused about which contraction to use. For is not, both isn't and snot are correct. For example, she isn't here. She's not here. Both mean the same thing. It's just a matter of style or personal preference.
Exactly. And the same with are not. You can say they aren't my friends. They're not my friends. Both are correct and very common.
Let's do a little practice. I'll give a positive sentence and you turn it into a negative.
Okay, sounds fun.
Sentence. He is a teacher.
Negative, he is not a teacher, or more naturally, he isn't a teacher.
Perfect. Next one. They are at the park.
Negative, they are not at the park, or they aren't at the park.
Great job. And listeners, you can practice this at home too. Just take any positive sentence and add not.
Segment 2. Asking questions with am, is, are.
Okay, now let's move on to questions. This is one of the most important skills because conversations are full of questions.
Yes, and the good news is, making questions with am, is, are is really simple. You just switch the order. Instead of, she is a doctor, you say, is she a doctor?
Exactly. So the pattern is am, is, are, plus subject, plus complement, plus question mark.
Right. Let's go through each one. Am I late? Is he your brother? Is she at work? Is it cold today? Are you ready? Are we friends? Are they students?
Perfect list. And notice how natural these questions sound. You hear them all the time in real life.
And just like in statements, we can also make contractions in the answers. For example, question, is he your teacher? Answer, yes, he is, or no, he isn't.
Exactly. And for our questions, question, are they your parents? Answer, yes, they are, or no, they aren't.
Let's do a mini dialogue to show this in action.
Sure.
Are you hungry?
Yes, I am. Are you?
No, I'm not.
Simple, natural, and super useful in daily life.
Segment 3. Short answers with am, is, are.
This brings us nicely to our next point, short answers. These are very common in conversation.
Yes, instead of repeating the whole sentence, we usually give a short answer. For example, question, are you a student? Long answer, yes, I am a student. Short answer, yes, I am.
Exactly. Another example, is she your sister? Short answer, yes, she is, or no, she isn't.
And one more, are they from Japan? Short answer, yes, they are. Or no, they aren't.
So the tip here is, for short answers, repeat the verb. Don't just say yes or no. Say, yes, I am, or no, I'm not. That sounds more polite and complete in English.
Segment 4. Everyday conversations using am, is, are.
Now, let's bring all of this together in some natural dialogues.
Great idea. Let's role-play a few real-life situations.
Dialogue 1. At school.
Are you ready for class?
Yes, I am. Where's the teacher?
She's not here yet. Maybe she's late.
Is she usually late?
No, she isn't. She's usually on time.
Dialogue 2. At a cafe.
Hi, Anna. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Are you hungry?
Yes, I am. Is the food here good?
It's delicious. The sandwiches are fresh and the coffee is strong.
Perfect. Are we ordering now?
Yes, we are.
Dialogue 3. Meeting new people.
Hi, I'm Anna. What's your name?
I'm Mark.
Are you from Canada?
Yes, I am. Are you from the UK?
Yes, I am. This is my friend. He's Tom.
Nice to meet you, Tom. Are you also from the UK?
Tom, imaginary. Yes, I am.
See how natural and essential am, is, are? You literally can't have these conversations without them.
Now, before we wrap up this part, let's highlight some common mistakes learners make.
Yes, because knowing what not to do is just as important.
Mistake 1, using the wrong form with the subject. For example, I is happy. That's wrong. It should be I am happy.
Exactly. Mistake 2, forgetting the verb completely. For example, she my friend. Wrong. Correct form, she is my friend.
Yes, and mistake 4, confusing you is with you are. Remember, you always goes with are. So say you are my teacher, not you is my teacher.
Yes. And mistake 5, mixing up singular and plural. For example, they is students. Wrong. Correct. They are students.
Good list. If learners can avoid these mistakes, their English will sound much more natural.
All right, let's wrap up part 2. Today we learned how to make negative sentences with am, is, are,
How to ask questions and give short answers.
some real-life dialogues showing how natural these forms are, and the common mistakes to avoid. And with that, we'll say goodbye for today.
Yes. Thank you so much for listening to Step by Step English Podcast. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into am, is, are. Keep practicing, stay confident, and remember, you are improving every day.
That's right. You are amazing, you are capable, and you are on your way to fluency.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.